These are some of my favorite settings. We can go ahead and choose a film stock. ISO 50 is going to be a little bit of noise. ISO 500 is going to be way more noise. And maybe I'll bring it into the green channel really quick so you can kind of see the effect of what this noise is doing. And all of these film stocks are going to make the noise larger. 8mm is going to have thicker film grain than 65mm. So if I go to 8mm, you'll see how chunky that's getting. And it's kind of starting to look like 8mm film. It's making it look older. Whereas if we zoom back in here and I go to something like 65mm, you're going to get a lot of that cleaned up and it's going to be a lot more subtle noise. So for now, hopefully you guys can see that over the YouTube compression. Let's just go with your typical 35mm. Maybe I'll do 50 ISO. And if we look at let's go to the green channel. Usually that's the noisiest. We'll enable and disable that and you kind of see how much grain we're starting to get into that. If you don't like that, and you don't want to be stuck with a profile, we can make our own custom grain, however much we want, how subtle we want it to be. And if we want just a little bit of grain, we can leave it inside that custom setting as well. I'm going to take a screen grab of that, compare that to the 35mm 50 grain, and we'll A/B it to see the difference. I might like the custom a little bit more just because I can tweak it a little bit. And maybe we don't want so much of that. But one of my favorite features inside of custom is a lot of high-end cameras or film stock. You'll get noise in the highlights, but not so much noise in film stock, at least in the shadows. So if that's something you want to eliminate, you can add noise to the shadows, midtones, and highlights. So if we don't want as much in the shadows, we can bring that down a little bit. And we can always bring it up in the highlights. So I'll bring down shadows, midtones, and maybe we just want a little bit of that noise in the highlights. Maybe that's too much. Let's just sort of look before and after. And that's just a good way to get a little bit of film grain